what's happened here is that you have had an economic shock that has in your personal life created a liquidity crisis. Let's say that you have a car that's worth, let's say that you like to go into debt and you like to overspend because massa gave you a good job and you making 150K a year on the corporate plantation, and you do what a lot of people do. You live in paycheck to paycheck, your credit cards are maxed out, and you have a whole bunch of like material things that have value, right? So let's say that you got you a Benz that's 100K, or let's say 80K, something like that. You got you some really expensive jewelry. Let's say, I don't know, you have some really nice furniture and really expensive clothes. Okay. And then let's say that unfortunately, like one day your boss just decides to remind you that you're black and they fire you from your fancy job, right? And so you had all these plans on what you were going to do with the money because you went to Duke University and got an MBA and were making six figures. But now you're sort of distressed because now you got to figure it out, right? Let's say you're single and you don't have any extra streams of income. You don't have a side hustle. You don't have any money coming in from anywhere else. You don't have any. You didn't, when you saw a doctor, and so you're kind of stuck, right? So what do you have? Remember though, you still got to pay bills. The kids still got to eat. You still got to find a way not to be homeless. So on one hand, it's like, damn, I can't afford the payments on this Mercedes. So you got to sell the Mercedes and you got to sell it fast because the mortgage or the rent money is due, because you live in Atlanta where everybody likes to pretend like they have more money than they really have, and you're paying 3,000 a month on this apartment and the landlord ain't playing with you. So you got this $80,000 Mercedes and the payments are, seven, $800 a month, whatever. Um, and you got to sell the Mercedes, you got to sell it quick. Do you think that you're going to get the full value of that car if you sell it? No, you're not. Well, because time is working against you. Remember, in the world of finance, time is really important. Time and timing are extremely important. So, because time is working against you, you're at a disadvantage. So, you're going to have to sell this asset at a lower price than what it's worth, right? So what's happened here is that you have had an economic shock that has in your personal life created a liquidity crisis. The liquidity crisis was created from a lack of preparation,